This Europe has opened my eyes, to be honest. This Europe has made me to see the realities of life, that a lot of lies were told to the people of Africa. You know, when I was living in Africa, I believed the things I read in religious books. You know, there are many Christian believers who came to preach to us and told us the stories about heaven and hell. So this kind of stories, a kind of conditioned our minds. Yes, I kind of believed all the stories they told us. So when I was set to travel to Europe, what I had in mind was coming or going to a Christian continent. So by the time I arrived here, I got the shock of my life. When I came here, there were other people of African continents that came at the same time like me. So our efforts to make headway in Europe was frustrated by Europeans. They made life difficult for us. Okay, there were also other people that weren't of the African continent. That is, there were people from Middle East, North Africa, who came like we came, but they did not find it as difficult as we dark-skinned Africans. Yes, they made life easier for these people, but made life difficult for us. So we struggled so much to integrate ourselves into the society or the system. Even a lot of us were upright in our ways, yet they made life difficult for us. So when I saw how we were treated, I began to question a lot of things. At a time, I asked myself, so these are the people who brought religion to us. So these are the people who came to educate us. Man, how can a people who enslaved my ancestors come to tell me about God? Man, think it. How can a people who enslaved my ancestors give me the religion I should follow? Do you think such people will mean it well for me or for the people of Africa? It is not possible. How can a people who invaded the continent of Africa, colonized the people of Africa, give us our system of education? Do you think they meant it well for the people of Africa? I don't think so. You see, when you look at Africa today, there are so many graduates, master's degree holders, but yet, look at Africa. We are not able to produce anything. We are not able to manufacture anything. Do you know why? Because our enemies gave us our system of education, and or we are following our enemies' system of education. Okay, let us look at Africa today. The people who brought the religion or who forced the religion you are adherents to, the religion you follow. Look at their countries and look at the continent of Africa. You see, with all the prayers you've been offering to God, with all the prayers you've been praying for years, how has it helped you? Do you think if heaven was real, the people that came to enslave you, colonize you, would tell you about it? Men, Africans, wake up from your slumber and face realities of life. Africans, wake up from your slumber and face realities of life. When you come to Europe and face racism, you will discard all these religions. When you travel to Middle East and face racism, you forget religion. Well, I want to tell you one thing. When we came here, both Christians and Muslims, the Europeans don't want to know which religion you belong to. The only thing they saw was you are an African. That's it. Just because you are an African, you were treated without respect. You were not given opportunities. And that was just that. So, these are the things that made me to forget religion. Today,